do here?
You know what? This is just like a breath of fresh air. I'm not kidding. I think it's been day 5, day 6. I don't even know what day it is, to be honest. But it's just everyone's in it for the right reason. Everyone's in it. You have great energy. You have great people. And at the end of the day, everyone's putting aside their agendas and doing what's best for the team. And let me tell you, it is refreshing and everyone's excited to be here.
Remember the time when Angel Reese and Kennedy Carter believed they could intimidate Caitlin Clark with no repercussions? When defenders could throw cheap hits at the rookie and the referees turned a blind eye. That chapter has finally ended in dramatic fashion.
Needs an enforcer. She needs a brute that will wreck people if they wreck her.
Sophie Cunningham has arrived at Indiana Fever training camp with a statement so strong it's shaking up the WNBA. The seasoned sharpshooter and Taekwondo black belt isn't just joining the squad. She's taking on the role of protector for the league's most targeted star. In this video, we'll break down Sophie's camp performance, interviews, and why she's quickly becoming the secret weapon for the Fever against all the bullies. If you're hyped, drop CC and Sophie in the comments below.
So we have Sophie with the ball. She's running it up the court. She's directing traffic. Nice pass over to, what is that, Jalen? And look at that pass over to Lexi, cross-court pass. And you know, she seems to have evolved as a leader, like talking to everybody in the huddle.
And run. Like, make them run. Like, we need to be quicker than that group there. Okay.
And it looks like they were just kind of testing out Sophie as a point guard at times.
Remember when Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA as the most hyped rookie ever? The initial excitement soon gave way to a shocking reality. As the season progressed, a troubling trend emerged that left fans and analysts stunned. The stats tell the tale. An astonishing 17% of all flagrant fouls in the league last season were aimed at just one player, Caitlin Clark. Pause and think about that. One rookie in a league full of elite athletes became the target of nearly a fifth of the most dangerous fouls. This wasn't random, it was deliberate.
That's all I see. They try so long to get respect for women's basketball, and then they treat it like a junior high school girl's locker room. Junior high school girl antics on the court.
With each game, the pattern was undeniable. Opponents weren't just playing tough. They were singling out Caitlin Clark with punishing screens, excessive contact, and borderline dangerous plays. What should have been a celebration of her incredible talent instead became a nightly trial of abuse. The main culprits quickly stood out. Angel Reese emerged as Clark's most prominent adversary, blending relentless physical pressure with non-stop trash talk meant to shake the rookie's focus.
She needs an enforcer, and if it ain't gonna be me, Michelle Rappaport, like, where is Charlize Oakley? Doesn't her team have like a Zavaria McDaniels or a Rakisha Mahorn? She needs like a goon on her team, because when your star player that's bringing so much money, so much attention to the league, and it's a collective, it's a bunch of them, it's been brewing.
Perhaps the most obvious moment came from Kennedy Carter, whose shoulder check on a fast break immediately went viral across social media. These weren't just plays, they were messages. Clark was under constant attack. To make matters worse, the referees consistently failed to protect her, often ignoring fouls that would have been called on anyone else. Clark was forced to navigate a physical minefield while leading a young Fever team with limited experience.
Sometimes you need one of those players on your team. You need one of those enforcers. Every good player, by the way. Every good player, every good team that is a super duper star. Most of the time have enforcer type players.
Throughout it all, Caitlin Clark displayed extraordinary composure. Even under treatment that might have driven many seasoned players to publicly complain, she never once criticized officials or opponents in the media. Instead, she focused on the game, playing through the physicality with a professionalism beyond her rookie status. Yet the impact was clear in her performance, her body language, and, most importantly, in how it affected her natural style of play. The Fever front office was fully aware of what she was enduring.
So there's a hot topic going on right now. Caitlin Clark says she got cheap shotted against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up. Hard screens, elbows, knocked down.
As the Fever front office watched their franchise cornerstone endure relentless punishment game after game, they reached a clear decision. This could not continue into Clark's sophomore season. Their plan wasn't merely about adding talent. It was a strategic move to build a roster designed specifically to shield and protect their star player.
That's what they were doing in the offseason. They were trying to get winners, people who know how to compete, people who want to win, and put that together with experience, people who have championships. And so when you have that type of combination, and us kind of young bucks, I'm kind of a tweener, and then you have the vets, you're just trying to be a sponge. You're trying to learn. You're trying to be good now, but at the end of the day, you're trying to be the best in its preseason, right? And so that's why you have those vets, is so you can learn from them. They've been around the game for a really long time, and that's kind of the refreshing part about being on this team, is that everybody wants to learn, and so everyone's dialed in.
This wasn't just about winning more games. It was about sending a clear warning to the entire league. Targeting Caitlin Clark would now have immediate consequences. The Fever weren't merely building a team. They were constructing a fortress around their most valuable player. The pressing question was who would enforce this protective mindset on the court. They needed someone with the right mix of skill, experience, and fearless leadership. Their answer came in the form of a 6 feet 1 inch powerhouse with a Taekwondo black belt and a reputation for never backing down from a challenge.
I think a lot of teams have a lot of teams that are special, a lot of rosters that are special, but can you put it together? Can you put aside your agendas? Can you come into work every single day when you're tired, when you're sore, and still get something done and stack the days? And that's what we're doing. Today was tough. You know what I mean? Like, we've been going for a long time. They haven't been, this is not an easy training camp, I'll tell you that, but I think we're going to be better for it. And I think if you ask anyone, everyone kind of just feels that nice energy.
Enter Sophie Cunningham, a player whose reputation was already well known, but whose real mission in Indiana didn't become clear until she spoke at training camp. Beyond her impressive 37.8% three-point shooting, she brings something even more valuable to the Fever, a warrior-style mentality and a message that has sent shockwaves throughout the league.
I'm on year 7, and I did not believe people when they're like, hey, when you get old, you're going to know. Boy, I think I'm starting to get old, and I hate saying that. But no, it's just, we play fast, right? We're going to be quick. We're a run and gun. We're a shooting team. But with that, you got to get your cardio up. With that, you have to play fast, but play smart. And so there's a fine line between that, and we're all trying to get that. There's a lot of people here, a lot of different rotations. A lot of people that you haven't played with before, so you have to know where they want the ball, when they want it, their rhythm, their style of play. And so a lot of people are learning, but it's fun, right? Everyone's excited to be here. Everyone's working hard. We've had 3 really, really good days.
What makes Cunningham ideal for this protective role isn't just her physical stature on the court. Her background reflects a foundation of discipline and athletic skill that directly shapes her playing style. Over her WNBA career, she's earned a reputation as someone who never backs down from confrontation, making her the perfect enforcer for a team determined to set clear boundaries.
She sees the Indiana Fever putting Sophie back in that 3 position, so she sees her having more of a breakout season than she'd had at the Mercury, having to play a position that wasn't exactly natural to her. But watching the footage, it's kind of crazy because I see Sophie Cunningham now as being able to play the 1, the 2, the 3, and, with her experience over at Mercury, the 4. Sophie Cunningham at the 1 as the point guard, you're crazy, you say, but no.
The veteran's dedication extends beyond merely protecting Indiana's star rookie. In training camp interviews, Cunningham highlighted the importance of building an environment where mutual support comes naturally. It's crucial that we know and care for each other off the court, she explained, because that naturally leads to on-court chemistry and a readiness to have each other's backs. Her approach reflects a deeper strategy. She's not just shielding Clark, she's cultivating a team culture where every player feels safe and empowered.
What's that chemistry building process been like, especially off the court?
Yeah.
Since you guys are all now in market.
I don't even want to sound like this, but it's been easy. It's been easy because you have really, really great people here that want to be a part of something special. And so they're not only phenomenal athletes, but they're phenomenal people. They're out in the community. They do what's right. I don't know, we're just good stewards. And so when you're around those types of people, it's refreshing. And when I say this, I'm truly happy to be here because it hasn't been like this for my career in a really long time.
Caitlin Clark faced relentless physical targeting during her rookie season, but the Fever refused to let it continue. Enter Sophie Cunningham, a versatile, fearless veteran whose leadership, defensive instincts, and deadly shooting protect Clark on and off the court. Their chemistry, combined with a newly constructed roster of experienced players, creates a powerhouse capable of dominating both ends of the floor. The team's culture now prioritizes support, toughness, and smart play, leaving opponents with no easy strategy. This isn't just about a star, it's a complete WNBA transformation.